Hello, Dave Pressure with LendingWise LLC, where we give a hoot about you and your business. I'm going to continue on with our Business Capital series, a short video, and I get asked this question a lot: is debt bad? And there's people that say debt is bad. And my question, really, is it really bad? Before we jump in, though, I want to give a shout out to Knoxville B2B. It's our micro community of small businesses such as myself who are here to serve other entrepreneurs as they grow their small business. So check us out. We're here to help you. So let's jump right in. So the answer really is it depends. Is debt bad? And you have to ask yourself a couple different questions. Here's two in particular. What is your plan? How are you going to use the debt? How are you going to use the cash? Okay, so if you don't have a plan, then just taking debt on is wrong and is not good. Let's jump into this. A lot of people equate debt with their personal debt. And so people are going out buying things, furniture, cars, you name it, and you don't have the wherewithal or have the cash to pay it back. Well, of course, that's bad debt because you're not using the debt to grow anything. You're just buying it and putting stuff in your house or in your home or for your personal use that you cannot pay back. So that's not good. Versus business debt, where you can get a return by using that money. You can put the money to work for you. And consider business debt like one of the top employees that you have, where you can use their services, their knowledge, their experience, and help you grow your business. The same thing applies to business debt. So let's talk about the good side of debt, and that's where we talk about leverage. Leverage is your ability to create a situation where your profits are significantly more than what you're paying for your debt, right? And we'll get a couple examples here. But a lot of great businesses use the cash from debt instruments and use it as a discount tool is one area you can consider using debt. So for instance, they may have, I'm going to buy all these supplies and save 15%. My cost on my line of credit is significantly lower than that. Well, you get your line of credit and that debt for free. So that's a good utilization of debt. Identify the return on investment or even your COI, which is your cost of inactivity. So let's use an example of, say, $250,000 revenue opportunity on a job. But it's going to cost you some money to invest in some things. You may have to hire someone. Maybe you got to get a piece of equipment. Doesn't matter. Let's say it's $50,000 you need. Would you spend $50,000 to have $250,000 of revenue come into your business? That's a pretty good trade-off. That's good ROI, 5x. And your cost of inaction or not taking on that debt, you wouldn't get the $250,000 in revenue. So it's really, again, to identify that. Debt versus equity. Here's another area. We all capitalize our business with a couple different things, right? A debt instrument or equity. And debt can be used in the proper fashion where you need to raise money to grow your business, but you don't want to give away equity, meaning you're going to sell your business in 5 years for 10 times what your pre-tax earnings are. And that number is a tremendous number. And if you just take on debt now to get you there, that's a lot less expensive than giving away equity. So it's a non-dilutive tool as well. You just don't want to give up control of your business. Fair enough? And then lastly, people use debt for an emergency cash reserve. You know, if you look at the current landscape, the highs and lows of what we've been going through the last few years, there's definitely been a need to tap into an emergency cash reserve. And sometimes a line of credit can be utilized for that or other instruments on the debt side. So that makes sense so that you continue to operate your business and not have any business interruptions. So those are some good utilizations of, by definition, of leverage and why debt would be good for your business. Again, if you want to talk about this, we do all types of business loans. We're here to help and support small business. My contact information is here. You feel free to text me on my business cell at 865-850-7874, and I will reply, or email at dave@teamlendingwise.com. I'd be happy to reply to you there as well. So listen, we're here to help you out. We give a hoot about you and your business. Hopefully this was helpful. And debt, is it good or bad? It depends. Thank you. Bye-bye.